It's Karen Hadler here, independent stepping up demonstrator here in New Zealand. So lovely to have you along. I come to you each week sharing some tips and ideas and things like that, and love sharing some of the fabulous things we have in the catalogues and even online. We have a huge online exclusive section now, which is just fabulous. So tonight we're going to be looking at the delicate forest and some of the ideas and some of the things you can do with it, and actually it's quite limitless what you can do with it, so I'm just going to be sharing just a very few things tonight. So let's go over to the desk, and this is the delicate forest, and this is the stamp set, and these are the dies. I'll just show you the dies here a bit larger. Two label dies, leaves. These ones are attached, which are great. And then you have this gorgeous one, which we'll be using tonight. Right, so let's get started. So it's going to be quite straightforward. I'm going to be using a white card base. So let's just sort that out. I forgot to check I'm all good to go for sound. Yes, I am. Okay. And I forgot to put up my post about going live tonight. So I was teaching all day today and I absolutely forgot. So I do apologise if anyone was looking out for that. Okay, white card base. And the next thing we're going to be doing is going to be taking this piece here, which I've cut just 1/8 of an inch smaller than the full card size. Actually, I didn't get that very good. I'll just line that up again. So we have another cloudless sky out there, and it is roasting. It is another hot evening. Okay, this is the one we're going to be using. So we're going to get our petal pink. We're going to be doing a little bit of blending and pop it in there so it doesn't move. It seems to have a bit of... Okay, I think my petal pink might need an inking up. That's all right. This colour, you put it on, it looks quite orange, and as it dries it sort of goes quite pinky. So I have got some other cards at the end to show you some other ideas. So you're not going to be seeing the edge of this, so it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit dark around the edges. Okay. And then I will take my balmy blue. And that's going to be the middle. So I'm blending over the petal pink a little bit so there's not a definitive line. So the blending makes the table wobble a little bit. Okay. And forgot to close the other one. That's all right. And the last one I'm going to use is boho blue. And that's down the bottom. So it's sort of only two colours really, but just getting a little bit darker with the blue. Oops. As I say, the edges aren't going to be seen. Okay. The next thing, oops, is to get your aqua painter, and I'm just going to dip it in. I find this easier when I'm trying to get drops on my paper. Okay, and then you will let that dry. And I just love how it draws up the ink and forms these beautiful spots. Here's one I've done earlier, because we need to let it dry. And I am going to just get my Stampin' Blend light boho blue, and with the fat end I'm just going to add some just flicking it out, not too hard. It just comes out quite easily. You don't have to press too hard. Right. Oops, my blocks are stuck. Oh, something's on that. So I've already pre-cut this out in white, and it's going to fill the whole thing. But I want to just look to where this sort of center is, where I want to put my stamp. So sort of in the middle, about there. And I'm going to use grey granite. Hi Shani, welcome along. Lovely to have you here. Right, so this is grey granite, and that's a bigger stamp. So I usually do the reverse when the stamp is a bit bigger. And I need to get my mat. Also, okay. So this week there's been a new release of celebration items, free items for you. And most of them are out of the catalogue, actually, out of the mini or the annual catalogue, which is great. Just making sure this really gets on because it's on top of ink. And I'm going to use this stamp, which is like a shadow really. And I'm going to take that right up to there, and that forms like a reflection. So then I'm going to grab my Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to add just a little bit on that, or just a little. It's so hard to see this on camera, you probably won't be able to see it, but it's a little bit of shimmer on there. Okay, and so we've got the card base. I'm going to just glue that on. Okay. And then, so this is like a, not quite, but nearly a full card. You could use the self-adhesive sheets, but I quite like the ends of the leaves and things to be, and these can pop out too, not to be flat, if you know what I mean. So I prefer to just add glue onto something like this. slightly. Oops. Doesn't want to stay put. There we go. Okay, next we're going to stamp the inside. I'm going to do that with some boho blue. Hi, from Marimble. Love that. Isn't that gorgeous? It is just gorgeous. You can use it for so many different things. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp this in boho blue once and then twice, just a little bit to the right. That sort of gives you that little shaded effect, which is great. And then that goes on here. And I had, oh, where did my, I did have a strip for a sentiment somewhere. It's gone. I've got the fan blasting here, so it might have blown away. Okay, I'll just grab another piece in a second. And that's going on the inside. Like so. And then I have got these are perfect for this, these gorgeous birds and dragonflies. What should I use this time? A dragonfly or a bird? I might use a bird. One there. Right, and my sentiment, which I can't find the paper for it. That's odd. Okay, I'm going to set, I can grab one from here. And I'm going to stamp that in grey granite. This says, you make good things better. And then let's grab the die. And this will be cut out. Just get my really gorgeous mini Stampin' Cup that I love. So easy to use. Don't tend to do these on the screen, I must admit, because it takes up the whole screen, but the mini's not quite so bad, so. Right, let's put that on there. Oops, stuck to my finger. Okay. Easy as that. I like these long skinny ones. Okay, right, now big decision. Have to decide whether to put, I'll just put that there so you don't get the glare, which ribbon to use. A little bit of silver there. That's quite pretty. Or the white one. I think the silver is going to be the best one. Actually, that's too big. Yep. Okay. So, let's get some of this out of the way. I find ribbon is much better with Stamp and Seal. Glue is very, very difficult to keep the ribbon on. Okay. I thought about doing a bow somewhere, but it just would take up too much of the space of the beautiful leaves. And okay. Yeah, so the end of the month you've got till celebration ends. Good time to stock up on cardstock or anything like that. There we go. Oops. Putting that one down a little bit. Oops, making a mess of this. There we go. It's going to annoy me, but never mind. It's not straight. That's me though. And there is your card. Love, on my watch. Do you know every time I lift it up it does something different? It just really makes me laugh. So cute. Right, so there's this card, and I have done another one very similar, and that was just, I was just trying out a few things. That was just using the blues for that one, not adding a bit of the petal pink. I think I like the petal pink. Adding just that little bit of petal pink in there I think is quite cool. And then this one was just, I've got a bit of ink on there, just doing a circle, but that was a lot brighter. I just quite like filling out the whole thing actually. So that's those ones using that beautiful archway. This one is using, I think I shared last week about using the brayer to create colour on some cardstock and stuff, and then using it to cut out for leaves, etc., which is what I did for these. So this is using that die that has the leaves already on it. And then I coloured this bit of shimmery corrugated card stock to go along the bottom. So I thought that was, I really enjoyed doing that one. And this is one that Leslie Scott shared at a recent team meeting where we stamped the tree 3 times on here. Just gorgeous. The combination of purple posy and pretty peacock is gorgeous. So there are some ideas for you with this gorgeous stamp set. Just love it. I'm sure you will too. Just let me know if there's anything you want to ask or have any thoughts or questions, and make sure if you enjoyed this video and know someone that would like it to share it with them as well. So thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you again next week. Bye.